Now batting for the New York Yankees, the shortstop, number 2, Derek Jeter. Number 2.
On May 30th, 1995, as Yankees rookie Derek Jeter stepped in to bat against Tim Belcher of Seattle, baseball was just starting to look like nothing ever seen before. In just the next 10 years, 50 home runs in a season, one of the game's historic units of greatness, would be reached 18 times, as many times as happened before in the entire history of the game. Steroids, weight training, smaller ballparks, and 2 rounds of expansion in the 1990s would contribute to the greatest slugging era ever known. Jeter, a long, thin shortstop, entered this new world with a single, his first hit. It would be the first of 3,000 hits, one of the measurements in sports, unlike 50 home runs, the 4-minute mile, and the 1,000-yard season, whose value has remained fixed for more than 100 years. It's as special today as when Cap Anson became the charter member of the 3,000 hit club in 1897. Jeter is number 28 to get number 3,000 and the first Yankee. But there is something even more valuable about his career: reliability. Jeter never changed. He kept the same body, the same unorthodox inside-out swing, the swing that looks like a man inside a phone booth trying to swat away a bee, and the same priority that values collecting championship rings above collecting hits. He even kept the same model bat, using the same Louisville Slugger P72 he picked out of a bin at the minor league complex in 1992 as the 6th overall draft pick. Make no mistake, a reliable career often has been spectacular. A home run on his first opening day.
Oh, you got a run on that one. That's gone. Holy cow. His first big league home run.
The game-tying and fan-friendly home run in the 1996 ALCS.
In right field, Tarasco going back to the track, to the wall. And what happens here? He contends that a fan reaches up and touches it. But Richie Garcia says no. It's a home run. Jeter comes across to tie the game.
The first pitch homer in the Subway Series.
And he goes after the first pitch, way back left field. Derek Jeter, he's on and out. Goodbye, home run. First pitch homer for Derek Jeter.
The flip play.
Down the right field line. Giambi on his way to third, and they're going to wave him around. The throw misses a cutoff man. Shot into the plate. Out of the plate. Derek Jeter with one of the most unbelievable plays you will ever see by a shortstop.
The November walk-off.
Back at the wall. Game over. Yankees win and the series is tied.
Derek Jeter, he is Mr. November.
The double off Pedro to start the historic comeback. The blood he shed to beat Boston.
He loops out to left field, going to be a tough play. Jeter on the run, makes the play, and flies into the stands. Oh, what a play by Derek Jeter.
And boy, did he get beat up. He is beat up and bloody in his face. What a player. You can't say enough about him. What is he? He's a winner. That's what he is.
The jump throw, which became, next to the basket catch of Willie Mays, one of the only signature defensive plays in baseball history. But Jeter never hit 25 home runs, never won an MVP, never won a batting title. Better than that, he came through a dark era with his dignity intact. He represents baseball and the Yankees with class, in a style that harkens back to DiMaggio. But DiMaggio never played for a team that drew more than 2.3 million fans, never played a World Series broadcast live coast to coast until his last in 1951, never played in more than 9 ballparks, and none farther west than St. Louis. DiMaggio was largely unseen. Jeter is one of the most recognized athletes of the information age. Since that first hit, we have seen the birth of Google, the cell phone camera, TMZ, Twitter, and countless other ways to be too well known. And yet, here is Jeter, all these years later, enhanced by the same changes in and out of the game that have diminished so many others. From 1989 through 1994, 990 players made their debut in the majors, just when offense was about to explode, and yet none of them reached 3,000 hits, the longest such drought since the game was integrated in 1947. Then came Jeter, who turned the simple virtue of reliability into the extravagance of 3,000 hits. He is the fourth youngest player to reach 3,000, behind only Ty Cobb, Hank Aaron, and Robin Yount, and only the second to get there while playing shortstop, the first since Honus Wagner way back in 1914. 3,000 hits remains one of baseball's magic numbers. Its luster is even greater with Jeter in the club. For it takes a special player to get through this era with 3,000 hits. To do so with your integrity intact takes Derek Jeter.